Yo, 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 play that music.
As we proceed to give you what you need.
Proceed to give you what you need.
You're all welcome.
You're all welcome.
You're all welcome.
East Coast. Yo, you see, I got the Guardians of the Galaxy t-shirt on. I was just like,
I love it.
New York's the Guardians of the Galaxy, baby. Plain simple, yo. I'm telling you right now. Listen, man.
I got my power. I got my Spike Lee power orange on.
You said what?
Representing with him.
You said what?
I got my Spike Lee power orange.
Absolutely, baby.
When you wear the orange, you rolling with Spike.
Put that orange in the atmosphere, baby. Listen. Out here, in there, out everywhere, around the world, the basketball mecca is on fire right now, baby. And we right here at Call Me Nakomi World, Call Me Nakomi, Jewel Jams. You're welcome, everybody. You're welcome. What's going on with you, Jew?
Yo, it's all the way up. You know,
all the way up.
Right now, the city is on 12. Yesterday, Monday, today's Wednesday. Yeah, Monday, the city took a little bit of a backslide, you know. But Cats was mad about the loss. They had nothing to celebrate, and the president that pushed them all the way away from the arena. So they mad twice.
All of them mad. Whole city mad.
Yo, Cats is telling me, word is born, that crime was down the past few weeks in New York City. You know, and you're talking about billions of people, millions of people. Probably
Tens of millions.
Upwards like 17 million, something like that.
20. Go ahead.
Yo, crime was down. Everybody was in solidarity. As my man Camp said, yo, it was all peace and harmony. And it just took a turn for the worse. They got pushed away from the arena. And mad clips is going around showing us just acting out of character. I can't wait for the clips today. Because we are celebrating right now. Ain't nobody going home.
Absolutely. Ain't nobody going home. Yo,
security be like, yo, can y'all move along? No.
MSG still full, yo. MSG still packed. They're not even worried about getting out to the trains or their automobiles. They telling the driver, yo, wait.
Ain't nobody going to work.
The driver said, yo, they just telling the driver, yo, circle the block again.
Ain't nobody going to work.
Ain't nobody going to work. I ain't getting out of here, bro. I ain't getting out of here. What?
Come on, Hefe.
It was crazy.
What are you talking about here?
Hey, Hefe, stop playing there, Hefe, man. Stop playing.
you know we ain't gonna make it. We ain't making it in there. I'm still in the street.
Listen, man.
I know it's 5 o'clock in the morning.
They coming to work in the same jersey they wore last night, bro. Straight from the bar. They take it on today, like I used to do. Take a nap in the basement of the building, man. Plain and simple. Yo, so you see me right here, my Game of Thrones mug. Why? Because in the Game of Thrones, you either live or you die. That's exactly what it came down to today. It came down to this, basically, are you going to stay locked in? Yo, Jew Jams, look like you froze real quick. You could leave and then come back in, basically, real quick. This is establish yourself real quick. Reestablish connection. The connection froze up. Yep. All right. So till Jew Jams comes back, yo. So of course, the Knicks pull off the largest comeback in NBA history, down 29 points. Down 29 points. I mean, I'm here. I see the game start off, and I'm like, yo, why is it like 10 minutes into the game and Cat's not even in there because I got to the game a little late. I was trying to watch it a little earlier, but for some reason on my phone, when I was where I could watch it was on my phone, and it wasn't really loading the watch part of the game on my phone. So I had to get back upstairs. By the time I got upstairs to my TV and I turned it on, it's 10 minutes in. It's 10 minutes left in the first quarter, and Cat's not even in the game. I'm like, what's going on? What's really good with this? Yo, listen, they gave Cat 2 fouls before people even got to their seats, before I even got to my room to watch the game. What's going on? I don't know what's going on. So that was pretty much what was going on. They had Cat in foul trouble mad early. The Knicks was not playing in character. They were completely out of character. The Spurs decided to go ahead and go ham and try to compound the injury and make every single shot that they could possibly make. They were raining threes. Wemby was doing his thing on the inside as he usually does. Harper was basically out there, just cheesing, as you could say, when you play and you just basically kid. That's basically what Harper was out there doing. He basically just put a hurting on us out there, and it looked real grim. It looked very, very grim for the first 3.5 quarters. I mean, but we finally broke through in that third quarter, man. I don't know what's going on with Drew Jams. I hope he comes back soon. We reach out to him real quick, see what's going on. But okay. All right, so yeah, his internet went out. He's coming back soon. But yo, so finally, it's something changed. I'll tell you exactly what changed. Cat was able to come back into the game, and was actually able to give some consistent minutes on the floor, and then also big coaching change, and it's something that we might actually have to take into the next game. Got a guy who's been a great help for us off the bench, and actually showed some crazy poise in the final minutes of this game. They put in Jose Alvarado to be next to Brunson and Towns and Hart with Anunoby, and they gave us 2 ball handlers, which pretty much freed up Brunson to instead of having to do everything out there. It was the Eric Snow effect, where we know Brunson's the man, and he's going to get the ball, but he didn't have to always get the ball to reestablish the offense all over again. Alvarado could get the ball. They could get the ball, send it back out to Alvarado. Alvarado could be a ball handler. He can also take it in himself. They started passing the ball. Those passes started to get crispy again, and it was a great boost to the Knicks, and the Knicks was able to come back and chip away down to like 15, and then next thing you know, the Knicks just started to do work. They started to do work. As far as box scores, Champagny pretty much disappeared in this game. Although he did hit 1 3 that I actually came back and saw him hit. I was just like, okay, so he finally decided to make an appearance. Victor Wembanyama only ended up with 24 points, which is, I say only because usually, if he scores over 26 points, that's usually a win for them. But he only had 24 points. He was only 9 of 25, so that means that they was making this a rough game. You want to play rough? We gonna play rough. That's basically how it went. So they roughed him up. He was 9 of 25 from the field, 2 of 8 from 3-point line, and he was only 4 of 7 from the free throw line. So they made everything hard on Wemby. You wanted to make it hard on us? We was gonna make it hard on you. 13 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 blocks. So he did his job on the 3 blocks, and I'm sure obviously 3 blocks, you could basically probably make that 7 if you was going to call 7, or 10 if you're going to call shots that he altered just by being there. You know what I mean? De'Aaron Fox came through, gave him the boost that they needed, especially a little bit later in the game, and a little bit through the game too. He was 6 of 16 though from the floor, and gave them 18 points, 4 of 9 from 3, 2 free throws. Excuse me, with 5 rebounds and 7 assists, 4 turnovers though, so I know that definitely hurt them. and 2 steals. Vassell, who basically they had on Brunson most of the game, he actually only had 2 fouls, which is crazy. If he was the number 1 person guarding, well, he wasn't the number 1 person guarding Brunson. Castle also was the big body dude guarding Brunson. Stephon Castle is going to be special. I'm seriously mad that I had him on my fantasy league the year before, and I actually let go of his ass to keep somebody else. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. I really don't know what I was thinking. Because Castle's going to be an all-star, period. 13 points, though. He only finished with 13 points, but his impact was felt across the entire game. 13 points, 2 of 7 from the field, 1 of 3 from the three-point line, 8 of 8 from free throw line. He was definitely, locked in. He was their clutch player. 5 rebounds, 5 assists. He definitely was a ball handler out there also, along with De'Aaron Fox. No blocks, no steals, but he had 5 fouls. So he was obviously out there doing work. But what's going on, Drew Jams? Welcome back. I'm just going through the box score real quick. Go through the box score. But the main dude on the Spurs, that's a problem. He's a problem. Dylan Harper. That boy don't got no manners, yo. He ain't got no manners. He's a problem. Yo, like they say in Dancehall Queen, he's a blood clot terrorist.
just ruthless. I'm glad that he started selling for the 3 in the second half.
What?
When they all started selling for the 3 in the second half, that made our lives so much more easier. I don't know what they was thinking.
Telling you right now, man. My man was getting the inside. He was getting outside. He was 8 of 12. That's a very, very efficient night. He was 8 of 12, 21 points, 8 of 12 from the field, 3 of 6 from 3, made both of his free throws, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. I mean, he definitely did his thing. He definitely did his thing out there. He gave them the boost that they really truly needed. When with them not getting anything from Champagny. I mean, hey, it was that was their main dudes, and Keldon Johnson didn't really do too much for 2 points. Carter Bryant gave him 5. You know what I mean? So that was the Spurs. The Spurs held it down for a good minute. That pretty much took the winds out of my sails, man. I couldn't watch it after a while. After a while, I was just like, I can't watch this. But I kept on looking in, like, what's going on? I kept the game on because I was just doing other things. But when I kept on looking up, I was just like, all right, are we gonna do it or what? But like I was saying, go ahead.
This is the story of it. Mm-hmm. In the beginning, in the first half, mm-hmm. we was helping them out. I mean, we was having terrible ball movement once again. We're coming out, the one side of the floor is super crowded, people bumping into each other. Mm-hmm. We really did not get going until the third quarter when we started finally figuring out how to share the ball. Mm-hmm. Finding people in their spots.
Knicks basketball, yes. And
we just kept chipping away.
Yep. Never say die.
This is the story right here, though. The Spurs took 43 3-pointers. The Knicks took 32. They was living and dying by the 3 no matter what. Because they got hot. I mean, a lot of them got hot. There's like 7 people hit 3s for the Spurs. You had Harper 3 for 6.
Yeah.
Bryant hit 1 for 1. Castle had 1 for 3. Vassell 5 for 8 and Fox 4 for 9, which is pretty high for him. But Wemby 2 for 8.
2 for 8. Yeah. That I feel is the key. If you make it hard for Wemby, don't get me wrong, Wemby's gonna find those pockets if you leave it open. Like, Wemby is a wide receiver more than a tight end. He's not gonna basically he'll deal with the contact. Not coming across the middle. He ain't coming across the middle. He's looking for those open pockets. He's running into those open pockets, and if you throw it up high enough, he'll catch a jump ball. You know what I'm saying? He's a wide receiver, but if you make it busy for him, that if you come in here, we're gonna get busy in the middle, plain and simple. If you're gonna do that, he's gonna rather settle for the outside shot.
And that's real because he has a mid game. He
Yeah,
got to
he has
learn to develop his mid game.
I mean, he's gonna if that's his choice. I mean, because they're finally getting it. I don't think that their passes are as great as they can be. Or also with him, he also needs to become acclimated. It's not like they're just missing a point guard. He also needs to become more acclimated with catching the lobs around the rim, and also putting themselves in positions to catch the ball as far as his angle compared to the person, the ball handler. But at the same time, if he has to deal with the fire, he's gonna rather take the jump shot. So if they could basically make it hot for him inside the paint, he's gonna take the jump shot. And you obviously 9 for 25. I mean, he took 8 threes. That means that he missed 6, and he still said, "I got you.
I got you." The next one is money.
And that exactly, and that's the wrong thing you want from your center, B. That's the wrong thing you want from your center, especially when you have Champagny also basically going 2 for 9. That's definitely that Spurs. That's that Celtics mentality: live by the 3, die by the 3. But so let me see what's going on right here. Points in the paint though, 34 to 28. The Knicks was basically getting it in. They stayed aggressive. It looks like the refs pretty much called a fair game. 21 fouls to 21 fouls. One technical each, one flagrant each. They called. It just looks crazy. 29 points. We was down 29 points, and ended up coming back on that. Points off of turnovers, 24 points off of turnovers the Knicks had. You know what I'm saying? Conceded. So the Knicks actually gave up 21 points on their turnovers. It was even on blocks. The Spurs had more steals. It was pretty even on the ball distribution around the court, and rebounds was pretty much fair. There was just a discrepancy, a difference of three rebounds. So it was just a nitty gritty, do not say die fight when it came to the Knicks. Pretty much when it came down to the end of it, Drew Jams, I guess he come back in when you get a chance, bro. So it was just do or die when it came down to it. Like I said, the difference maker I felt was when they, because obviously Vassell and Castle and Harper were out there and they were swarming. I don't think you really had to worry about Fox that much on defense, but with them being able to switch out and switch around on Brunson, it made it really, really hard for Brunson to really get anything going. But the man does not stop. He doesn't stop. He doesn't say that he's going to give up or stop shooting. He's going to do whatever he can do to get the ball up, to get good shots, and try to make it happen for the Knicks. But he wasn't the only hero. He wasn't the only hero. OG Anunoby. Come on back, Jew Jams. Come on back, man. Hey, OG Anunoby, 33 points, 10 of 15 from the field, 7 of 9 from the 3. My man said, I got the flamethrower out. Yo, he basically brought the whole flamethrower, Spaceballs, the flamethrower. Yo, he had 6 of 6 from the free throw line. OG was locked in, baby. They were locked in. He was locked in. And of course, he had the biggest point of the game. Brunson, 5 seconds left on the clock. He basically, they going in and out. He basically gets the ball. He goes in. Brunson puts up the shot. It misses. It goes off. But somebody put a body on the man. OG comes out of nowhere with the tip in. Good tip in. The whole place goes wild. The whole place goes wild. Yo, I'm telling you right now, man, it was great. It was a beautiful, beautiful thing out there. I was watching by myself. I was trying not to be too loud because my daughter's trying to sleep. My sister basically is out with her fiance at sports bar watching the game. She was watching, everybody was watching it, and it was just like, yo, when that happened, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. I want to show the replay, but I'm waiting for my boy Jew Jams to come back in. Let's go over the Knicks real quick, the box score. So LG had a great game with 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block. He had a great game across the board. Karl Anthony Towns, they hampered him down with the foul trouble, so he only played 26 minutes out of the whole entire 48, which is crazy. But he came in, he only had I think I saw he had 3 in the first quarter, 2 in the second quarter, 3 in the third quarter. So that's 8 points. Ended with 13 points, but he made some great plays as he usually does, even though he's not getting the ball. Karl Anthony Towns made some great plays. He was where he needed to be. He was 4 of 5, so he wasn't like he was jacking. It was straight just the foul trouble that was giving Karl Anthony Towns problems. What's going on, Drew Jams?
What's up? Sorry about that, guys.
No, it's all right. Go keep going, man. It's not usual. So
I'm having a little technical difficulties over here. But yo, big ups to Cat. He came back in. I wasn't sure what he was going to do when he came back.
Right.
I mean, because Cat was like, he got into foul trouble early. Then he was sharing time with Robinson and the other boy, number 55, trying to do what they can do. I didn't know what they were going to do second quarter. But second half. One thing I did know was these guys don't quit.
They don't quit.
They don't quit.
They die.
OG was carrying us all game.
It was the OG game.
Like he's the only dependable one.
That was the OG game, bro. That was the OG game.
Holy smokes.
Easy. That was the OG game. Yo, I'm trying now, man. Listen, 33 points. Like I just said, 33 points. 10 of 15 from the field, bro. 10 of 15. 7 of 9 from the 3. OG, I didn't even yo. Honestly, OG is not the dude where you're going to expect that many threes from him. But if he has it in his pockets, yo, go ahead and let that off, bro. 6 of 6 from the free throw line. He was just like Mr. Dependable tonight. Absolutely.
If he has another game like that and we win, he gets the MVP.
He might. Low key, definitely. Because at the very least, definitely Brunson has been between getting a little banged up in the first game. Definitely has been the man in late quarters, but not from the whole entire game through. But OG Anunoby has been Mr. Dependable throughout the games, and this definitely was his statement game. In what's the name? I'll tell you this much: Josh Hart. For 6 points, 2 of 4 from the field, 1 of 2 from the 3, missed 2 free throws, 8 rebounds, 6 assists. He did his usual all around game, but he made some mistakes going down the yes, that almost cost us the game.
They got to tighten it up.
That one play where basically where we had the lead. I think that was 104 to 105, and I forgot who took the shot. I think it was Fox who took the shot, and it came up short, or it went up. It was not. It didn't go in, and he doesn't even remember that he's guarding Castle, and Castle comes right from behind him to go and get the rebound.
Oh my goodness!
Oh my God, yo!
Huge.
That was huge.
That
was huge, bro. So I'm telling you now. Thank goodness. I know they're not sweating him over that, but at the same time, it's his crunch time, man. You can't make those you can't expect for your team to bail you out. But I mean, hey, he's had great games. But those are the kind of little tiny things that'll kill you. It's the finals. You can't make those kind of mistakes no more. Next game, you can't make those kind of mistakes. Because if you basically,
Look,
I've seen teams come back from 3-1.
a lot of sloppy ball in the beginning of this game and last game.
Yep.
A lot of sloppy ball, a lot of turnovers early, throwing the ball away. That wasn't Knicks basketball. We did not look like that before.
Through the whole entire series before, playoffs before until this point. But I mean, this is a good team. But I'm not saying that it's because it's a good team. Due to the fact that they're a good team, we can't have these kind of lapses in judgment and concentration. Because I feel that when the Knicks are at their best, they're a better team. Period. So going down though, Mikal Bridges, he was he did what he had to do. He was in for 28 minutes. He wasn't even in foul trouble at all, basically, but maybe it's just the fact that he was ineffective. He only had 7 points, 3 of 9 from the field, 1 of 3, 2 and 2 on the rebounds.
And we still won.
How
crazy is that?
Brunson, big game for Brunson. We needed this from him. Him and Anunoby obviously carried the team. 36 points, 12 of 25 from the field, 3 of 7 from the 3. I mean, hey, he when we were down so much, it's just like in football. If you down by that much, you got to throw the ball.
A lot of that came in the fourth.
You can't run the ball more.
A lot of that came in the fourth quarter. See, he was very ineffective early.
Yes.
He was getting points here and there. Mm-hmm. But so is Vassell.
Yeah.
It was exactly. So was
it was going every single time he hit one, they basically came back and erased it on the other end. So that's and then we would make a mistake, they basically would score again. And that just basically built up a hole. We dug ourselves into a hole, man. But Brunson, of course, as usual, comes in, does what he needs to do. 5 points, 7 assists. 3 steals. But the person that I'm saying, I was saying a little earlier, I give props to Mike Brown for making this decision. He put down the stretch, he put Alvarado in next to Brunson.
I like that. I like that. That was a very good adjustment.
Great adjustment. It was
tip my hat to Mike Brown.
Absolutely.
I'm just glad he tried something.
You had to try something. Because they basically, I was going to say another term. They were ganging up on Brunson out there, basically. And you needed another ball handler out there. So to not basically make it either Brunson or Alvarado, it was the Eric Snow effect. With Iverson, you need to have another dude out there because if you put the shot up, Brunson basically puts the shot up. He can't go and have to get the ball now to restart the offense. He don't have to worry about that. They have another person that they could count on to handle the ball. They could get the ball. They could outlet to restart the offense in Alvarado. And on top of it, Alvarado, the best part about it, Alvarado ain't scared to take those shots either.
Yo, he is not scared.
He's not scared. He's not scared of the moment. He's not scared of being in the position. He is basically, that's what he do. He's a point guard, and that's what he's there for. And he basically wasn't afraid of it. Alvarado, 16 minutes, 8 points, 3 of 4 from the field. He made them all count. 2 of 3 from 3. 2 of 3 from 3 with 3 assists, 2 rebounds. I mean, he did what he had to do. And he played defense. I mean, he damn near emptied the clip. He had 5 fouls. He was out there playing defense. He did what he needed to do. So great big ups to Alvarado. We didn't get much else off the bench. Mitchell Robinson played 13 minutes. In Cat's absence, but he only gave us 2. He only gave us two points. And Jordan Clarkson.
2 points, though. That was a very big 2 points.
I feel it.
In the process.
I feel it. And Jordan Clarkson, like he was telling me, he's an issue. He only had 2 points, 1 of 3 from the field. How
many turnovers?
2 turnovers, but they were probably big turnovers.
In 5 minutes.
In 5 minutes. 2 turnovers in 5 minutes, and 2 points. 2 turnovers, 2 points, 2 twos. Yeah. So the Knicks ended up though being a little better at the three than the Spurs were, because the Spurs basically fell in love with the three. But the Knicks actually hit those threes that they needed to hit. They was 47% from the three. Spurs was 40% from the three. The Knicks ended up being a bit better shooting, a little bit better of a shooting night than the Spurs, and they basically just they decided just not to quit. So they ended up being able to win the game.
All towards the end.
All towards the end. But yo, this is where it basically really, really comes down to, bro. This is where it really, really comes down to it. Hold up. This is when it really, really comes down to it. When you really, really need it. This is when you really, really need the game.
All right, guys, now let's look at the Spurs side. They blow a 29-point lead, a chance to tie games apiece. How deflating is a...
So the Brunson comes up, takes the shot. Nobody puts a body on Anunoby.
They blow a 29-point lead, a chance to tie it 2 games apiece. How
the world goes mad.
The
world goes crazy.
It's quite deflating, but ultimately,
Towns is like, yo, I love you, man.
We talk about resiliency on the New York side. This Spurs team truly believes that the way they've played, it's a matter of a couple of plays back and forth.
I love you, bro.
You have to give credit to the New York Knicks and what they have done, not only this postseason, but
you have to give us one at the house. Give us one.
Absolutely.
Guys, now,
absolutely.
Let's look at the Spurs side. They blow it 20.
We might have to come back.
Say what?
We might have to come back
to the New York. Bump that, man. If we take it in San Antonio, we take it in San Antonio. It is what it is.
We'll see.
That's why they wasn't leaving the court, man. They wouldn't leave the court. They was basically like, let me just soak this in for as long as possible, because hopefully they could win it in San Antonio, and this is gonna be the last game here. But I mean, hey, I don't want it to come back to New York. Like I said, I've seen it. Cleveland, you don't want that happening, man. You don't want that happening, yo.
Yo, I want to tell you the feeling, right? Game 1, Cleveland series. We watching the joint. Big up to DJ Shakim. We watching the joint, and we down big. I think it was like 23, 24 points. So I said, yeah, if I thought if they were gonna win a game, it'd have to be this first game. I was like, yeah, we still got time. And we started chipping away.
Yeah.
And chipping away.
Absolutely.
And chipping away. And boom, ball game. Knicks take game 1.
Yep. Hey, I
mean, we've been rolling.
The Spurs have basically I don't want to call them front runners, but they are always a team, and this is basically this is why it always comes down to experience. And you could see it that around the time when the Knicks started to make their move in this game, the Spurs the Spurs started making mistakes. It's something in young players or younger players, where it kind of shows you the difference between those players that are going to be those killers and those players that are not going to be those killers, or not, that's going to just be good players. Where when it comes down to it, you take your foot off the gas. You wait for you are expecting that team to be like, all right, we lost. Y'all got it. That's not the Knicks. You can't do that. When a real team, a real good team that realizes the gravity of the situation and of this game, they're not gonna. It's gonna be. It has to be 0-0s on that. On that clock before they stop. The referee gonna have to blow the whistle before they stop.
Facts.
That's basically what championship football is. You play till you hear the whistle. You play till the 0-0s. You don't give up. You run plays. You foul on the inbounds. If it's seconds left and you don't got nothing else to do, you foul because you're not going to basically give up. And then you're going to go all out. You ain't going to just dribble out the clock and be like, all right, they got this one. Nah, it's the finals. At the very least, you ain't going to beat me 150 to 152. You're going to have to beat me 151 to 152. I'm not giving you no extra points on the spread.
No extra points.
No extra points. And that's basically where it really comes down to when you talk about winning time. And it just goes to show they're great. They are very, very talented, and they could get a lead. But can they keep the lead? And in the last game, the Knicks pretty much just were not able. They found their game way too late in the last game. And that's unfortunate. I hope that the Knicks come into the next game focusing and realizing that they got to find their game first quarter. They got to find their game first quarter. Plain and simple. They can't be coming back from 29 point deficits. Just because you got that before don't mean it can happen every single game. But the Madison Square Garden was rocking. Brunson brings it up. Makes a shot. It's off. Head it up. What's the name? We can put that.
Boom! Like a napalm went off.
Yo, son.
Can't wait for game 5.
Everybody was in that game. Was at that game. I saw Adam Sandler. I'm like, yo, is it Adam Sandler from like Boston? Is he from Boston or is he from New York? I'm not sure.
New York.
He was there. Seinfeld was there. Larry David was there. Taylor Swift was chilling out next to Mariska Hargitay. Method Man was in the house. Chris Rock was in the house.
Wu-Tang performed at halftime.
Wu-Tang did the halftime? I didn't even realize that.
Halftime.
Wow, I missed that. Oh, I mean, come on, man. Big ups to New York. Big ups to New York, man. Big ups to New York. Absolutely, man. Listen. Only here. Where else? Who are you gonna pull out of your hat, San Antonio, for the halftime show? Don't even tell me. I don't know who they are. I don't even know their name. It is like it doesn't matter who they are. Like I'm The Rock. It doesn't matter who they are. Plain and simple. You saw that they was out there saging the MSG, the guard. There was people out there saging around.
I've seen that.
They
get rid of the bad vibes.
They got to get the juju out, man. Plain and simple.
The bad vibes out of there.
Bad vibes, baby. We had to get all of that out there. Why? Because we on a mission. It's 3-1. Put that to bed. Don't worry about, we want to win it in front of our team. We want to win it in front of in front of our crowd. No. Don't nobody care about that. Bring home the trophy.
Go get it. Go get it Saturday.
If you come off the plane holding that golden baby, nobody's gonna care where you got it from.
Matter of fact, the jet is ready. We leaving as soon as San Antonio leave. They're not getting no extra time. Heck
no. What is it? Tomorrow's Thursday game Saturday?
Yep.
Shh. Listen, bro. Wheels up tonight. I ain't staying there to celebrate with nobody. I don't need to sleep next to my spouse. I don't need no home cooked food tonight. Plain and simple. Call Uber Eats. Have them meet us at the plane.
Period.
Have them meet us at the plane. Give everybody got their orders, and we get on the plane tonight. We sleeping where we sleep, and so we can wake up, have 2 full days of shoot around. Plain and simple. Because this is gonna be Thursday, Friday. You can have 2 full days to work in whatever adjustments you're gonna work in.
And continue 2 hours behind. So they're gonna get at least if they leave, what the time they leave, they're gonna get there around the same time.
Exactly. Plenty of sleep. Wake up good, go do what you gotta do, and you have 2 straight games. You have 2 games to implement, because I feel that whatever the Spurs is playing, they feel like, this is gonna. We just didn't hit enough of those threes. Didn't hit enough of those threes, and I feel like the Knicks are like, we found the formula. We got to come out. We got to come out with that formula off the top. Absolutely. I'm looking forward to Game 5. It's going to be live in San Antonio. And Kat, don't be afraid of those fouls. I mean, I feel it. Don't get those early fouls if you can help it. But you gotta stay hard. You gotta still play hard on Wembley. You gotta still play hard. you got to still play hard on Wemby. Don't worry about those fouls, man. You got to still play hard on Wemby. Those fouls ain't nobody gonna celebrate you because you come back with 4 fouls. You come back to New York with 4 fouls, ain't nobody gonna celebrate you for that.
Really?
Empty the clip.
Empty the clip.
Empty the clip. You got to leave everything out on that court. It's winning time. Yes. Throw the gun. Empty the clip. Throw the gun. Then be like a New Yorker. Pick up a brick and throw it at somebody, son. Yo, I've been through the New York school system. I went to a private school when I was young, but I went to public high school. I saw a chick pick up a desk and throw it at a teacher. I mean, it's simple, son. You whatever's available, baby.
Whatever's available.
Whatever's available.
You're gonna get this.
You play it simple. We came into school. We had to basically show our ID. We had to walk through the metal detector. They wound us down. We had to step on a metal detector plate that basically made sure we didn't have no metal in our shoes. So we didn't have no weapons. My girl picked up a desk and threw it across the room. Son, by all means, any means necessary, you go out there and get the win. Plain and simple, baby. It's gonna be a beautiful thing in New York. I'm really happy for New York that they were able to, really quickly brush this off and not get bogged down by that loss in this name.
Bernard King, baby.
They have to get it
they
in.
were able to lock
Harper
it up.
lobs it inside. Castle hasn't lost it. That's it. It's over.
Who was that? Harper that did the inbound?
I
meant to see what happened on that inbound. Hold on. Okay, so Harper's throwing it in. He's trying to get it.
Harper lobs it inside.
Trying to get over the top of the terrible pass.
Yeah.
Towns being there made a difference. You
know what that's like? That's like when you're trying to chip it in from not even 10 yards. You like 10 yards from the hole in golf, and you try to chip it in onto the green, and you didn't even make it onto the green. You chipped it and you didn't put enough behind that joint. And that joint that thing fell 2 feet ahead of you yesterday. You like, God.
Play it.
Yo.
They have to get it in. Harper
just a little bit
short.
I
might have got a piece of it.
That's
what I was trying to see.
The greatest comeback in NBA.
I kind of felt like somebody got a piece. Hold on.
I got a piece of it.
Harper
he might have got a finger. He might have got a finger on it.
That's it. It's over.
He might have got a finger on it.
The greatest comeback in NBA playoff history.
And that's the ball game, ladies and gentlemen.
Who's that he hugging?
I don't even know who that dude is.
Now 1 win away from
some dude from the bench.
Okay.
And the crowd goes wild. Anunoby is cool as a fan. Anunoby's cool as a fan. Baby. Cool as a fan. He said, "Yeah, come on, it's still."
Now let's look at Clyde the Glide's outfit. We got the solid green. Yo, the match. I love it.
Nothing match.
He be doing his own thing.
The pocket square
in his way.
My man is like, coordinate. My pocket square matches. My pocket square has a little bit of the same color as my shirt. I have white and blue in my tie, and just for some sauce, I got a little red carnation. Got a little red carnation right here. Plain and simple. Anunoby is cool as a fan, baby.
Harper lobs it inside. Castle hasn't lost it. That's it.
Harper tried to drag the foul.
Yeah. I'm glad Josh Hart didn't foul. Plain and simple. I think that he might have got away with one, but it was a little ticky tack. See, that's the problem when the refs, you don't know if the refs is gonna call it bad, if they're gonna call it tough. You don't know if they're gonna let it be a no call. You know what I'm saying? So you don't exactly know. It keeps you on your toes. You don't exactly know how to play. But basically, I'm glad that there was a couple of no calls that were good no calls at the end of the game. I'm really,
Yeah.
I'm happy about that.
I'm good with the officiating this whole finals, this whole playoff. Really, I'm good with it.
It was pretty good. I mean, hell, look at this. It was 21-21. They called it even. Even, Steven.
They gave Spurs all the chances in the world. Yo, my friend, I try to help you. You don't want no help, my friend.
I try to help you, my friend. You don't want no help. I mean, I give you the help. You don't want to make it. You want me to take a shot too? My friend. Plain and simple. Matter of fact, shoot, the Knicks actually had it's 71 from the free throw line. They made 85% from the free throw line. Shoot, listen, man.
Yeah, if we'd have made those free throws, it wouldn't have been that big of a game.
Wouldn't have been that big of a game. No. I mean, but hey, it did what it had to do. It did what it had to do. Let's look to see if there's any extras. That's another angle. Mad angles of that same shot. I was trying to see if there's any of those,
right.
Any other play.
The watch party will be dope.
Watch party is gonna be dope. Yeah, man. Listen, man. I would love it. I would love to be down there. It's gonna be pandemonium. Hold up. Let me see. Yeah, I think Cat caught a piece.
Cat caught a piece of that.
Cat caught a piece. Easy. I think Cat caught a piece. Oh, this was a big one. This was a big one.
Corner three, Anunoby.
Waka!
The cell. Brunson has it. Shot clock
99.
inside,
Down 9. Brunson takes it to the hole. Wow. Anunoby, cool as a fan.
Whoa.
Goes left side. Fox. A three-pointer's good. Big bucket. Alvarado pulls back.
Ooh,
got him! Put him in the blender! Put him in the blender!
Shot's good.
Let me see that again. Alvarado, stop playing with
Gets inside. Layup, backs it home. Drive. Wembanyama puts up the
nasty.
jumper. Shot's
Yeah, that was
good.
cold. That was cold.
Nothing you can do about that.
Alvarado, no fear, baby. No fear from Alvarado.
Shot clock at 5. Brunson fires up a three. Puts it in.
Wicked.
1 point game.
1 point game.
Stutter dribble. Drives inside. Goes
Got
up.
it.
Floaters up. It's good.
And it
It's on
goes for the
It's on
lead!
me. Knicks
That
take the
was
lead.
crazy!
Drive, the floaters up. Shot won't go. Rebound deflected. In the backcourt. Fox has a chance to get it.
Go OG, go OG! Give me
Blocked
that.
by Anunoby.
Operate at the top. 101.
That was big. Anunoby made this. Listen, Anunoby made some plays.
He's the MVP of the game.
Deflected.
Oh
in
my
the
God.
backcourt.
Fox is going
has a
back.
chance to
Anunoby
get it.
chases
Fox
it
has
down.
inside.
Blocked by Anunoby. Ooh, that was a saver.
At the top. 101. Brunson gets it. Fires up a three. Shot no good. The chip, it's gone.
Wing it! OG!
Remaining.
OG, baby!
OG out. Harper lobs it inside. Castle hasn't lost it. That's it. It's over. The greatest comeback in NBA playoff history. The next
Yo, we having a whole lot of the greatest. The greatest this, the greatest that. The most this, the most that. We are just that joint right there.
Yeah, I mean, it just was what it's. We are right where we need to be.
If the Knicks was a person, you would say that's that dude.
That's that dude.
Word is born. Looking forward. Game 5, baby.
Game 4, Game 5 coming up. Game 5 loading on Saturday. It was going on, Craig. Appreciate you for coming through, man. What's going on with you?
What up, Craig?
Go not using this experience, his experience, and running out the clock. Hey, Fox not using his experience and running out the clock. See, that's a problem. People are expecting too much from Fox. You should
expect a lot from Fox, though.
You should. Fox is he's a veteran. He was the man of his team. But people, I'm not just a Laker hating.
Experience, though.
He didn't really have playoff experience. They went to the playoffs one time.
Yeah,
and they got kicked out in the first quarter. In the first round, they were second in the West Coast, in the West Conference that year, and they went to the playoffs and they got kicked out in the first round. He was the man on that team, and just because you basically make it to the
He got
play.
Mike Brown fired.
He got Mike Brown fired. He
Allegedly.
did get Mike Brown fired. Yes,
Allegedly.
he did get Mike Brown fired. So it's personal. It's personal. It's personal. So, but just because you're a vet doesn't mean you have that winning DNA. Don't get me wrong. He showed up. He gave him 18 points, but that's basically, I mean, and it's not for him. Nobody's expecting for him to take over the game. But at the same time, Fox to me has never really been a point guard. He's a scoring guard. He's a point guard. He can handle the rock. He's very, very fast. He's more of a shooting guard, you know, rather than a point guard, which is going to have that type of, you know. I'm not saying that he doesn't have a high basketball IQ. I'm just saying that to be a functional point guard, especially on the NBA level, you got to have coaching. You have to have coaching IQ. Yeah. To make that kind of, okay, how much time we got on the clock? How many fouls we got? We don't got no fouls. How about we don't got no foul to give? How many timeouts do we got? We don't got no timeouts. So this is basically what we got to do. We got to go this. We got to do this. We got to do that. All right, we got to close out on him because plain and simple, we could get the rebound on the backside. So if I basically close out on him, you know what? Nobody called for the trap, but I think the trap is very useful right here. Let me go up there and trap. Oh, you know, we up by this much points. Let me just dribble out off the clock. You know, take some time off the clock. That's all stuff that basically he could have done, but I mean, it's not second nature to him to think that far ahead, to think situational basketball, and that situational basketball is the NFL finals, is the NBA finals. That's what it all comes down to. So I'm not saying that Fox is not good to be a point guard. He's their best point guard because I don't think that Dylan Harper or Stephon Castle is ready to be.
Wait a minute.
The floor general.
I'm with you on the Castle part, but I think Harper may be ready. Given the chance, given the opportunity.
Harper's a beast. I think Harper's a beast, but he needs to go to a Tony Parker camp this summer. This is where it's going to come down to. Kobe Bryant was always a student. This is what I love about Wemby. Wemby is a student of the game. He's going to go and train with somebody else to add to his bag this summer. Every single year he adds to his bag. He goes and trains with somebody. He trained with KG. He trained with the Dream. You know what I'm saying? He adds some little things here and there. If Harper's going to be the man, and I think Harper should be the man, I think Castle's more of a shooting guard, and I think I would rather Harper be the point guard since Harper was the go-to point guard in college. He needs to understand being a floor general, where Tony Parker could score at any moment. But he was dribbling in to dribble back out and and find the open man. He was dribbling in to dribble back out and find Ginobili, to find Robert Horry, to find Timmy. He was basically dribbling in to dribble out. And if you forgot about me, boom, reverse layup, boom, I got you on the outside shot. I mean, it's sacrifices that you gotta make to realize that I could get my scores anytime I want to. But what they really need for us to be successful is for somebody to put everybody in the positions that they need to be in. And I don't think Harper is on that wavelength right now. I think more so on a wavelength of Kobe Bryant when he was a rookie coming into the league, and he just wanted to basically get off 5 threes in the playoffs.
and you know what? And this is my feeling, right? This is my feeling. As far as the Spurs is concerned, their best 3 guards are Castle, Fox, and Harper. That's their best 3 guards. But they have all of these guards out there, and just Wemby be just driving me nuts. Like, damn, is he that much of a monster where he has the soul, responsibility in there? Because there be 4 guards on a regular basis. Champagne is a guard, but he's starting at the power forward spot.
Right. He's starting the power forward spot. And see, that's what I'm talking about. I'm just like, that's why I feel that this summer, I mean, first the Knicks got to win the championship, or the Spurs, whoever. Basically, I feel like the Knicks are going to basically handle their business and finish this series out. But in the offseason, the Spurs need to, I'm not saying retool, but they need to reorganize. They need to basically, need to reorganize. They need to basically give people their jobs. Back, I remember back when my boy Drew Jams, of course, he was a basketball coach, and we used to talk about basketball all the time. And I used to talk about what I love about certain coaches. And to me, I always felt like going into a season to be truly successful, you need to let your players know what their job is.
What their job is going to be.
You got to tell them this is your position and this is what your position does.
That's right.
This way, even if you have a 7'5" small forward like Wemby, it's going to be an easy correction to basically have him start going down in the paint. Even if you basically have your point guard who wants to put up, 15 threes in the game, they still realize that it's still going to be on you to basically get this team back settled down. Matter of fact, that's not even your job. You take that shot. I want you to be Derek Fisher. I want you to be Derek Fisher. Derek Fisher could take that 3 all day long, but that wasn't his job. Nope. His job was basically to get the team in order, get everybody in order, so that Kobe and Shaq could do the heavy lifting. If everybody's taking shots, something went wrong. Honestly, unless basically your team is a certain level. But if you basically have superstars, you basically the lion's share needs to go to them, because that's how it works. Because gravity is going to pull people in certain places so that other people can basically get loose and do their job. But if everybody's trying to do everything, nobody's doing what needs to be done.
Well, they got 2 full days to try to fix that.
They got 2 full days to try to fix that, and I hope that they don't. I don't know if it's going to happen. That's what I'm saying. That I don't feel like that Harper's still coming off the bench. Fox is not a true floor general. Castle's doing everything he can out there, but he's spending a lot of energy on defense, which is his job. Wemby's basically, getting beat up, and that's what's going to happen. You the star. Ask Shaq how much he got beat up. Matter of fact, Shaq didn't even they didn't even call fouls when Shaq got beat up. Shaq should have been taking 40 foul shots every single game, bro. Shaq should have got 40 foul shots every single game. But anyway, guys, let me just read off these last comments by my boy Craig. He said Wemby missed those key free throws in the first few minutes. Key free throws in the last few minutes. I feel you. Did he actually? Wemby did miss those free throws in the last. Both of them. He missed. Oh yeah. Both of them. That was big. Good comment, Craig. Completely forgot about that in just watching the game. That was big. That was big. That would have definitely locked them up for to put them in position to win. This game reminds me of some of those gut-wrenching losses the Lakers had in the 60s. And you are old school Laker fan. I feel you, though. I feel you, basically, just trying to get over the hump against the Celtics. Smart players win championships, exactly. Wemby should be getting these key championships. I mean, he has time. He has time. Plenty of time. Pop will ball out Spurs coach. Many mistakes. Yeah, Pop is gonna be waiting on the tarmac. Hey, Mitch, come on. He's good. Mitch is gonna come off the plane, and Pop's gonna just open up the car door and say, "Hey, get in."
Way to play there, big fella. It's cool. Hey, Mitch, I got the car over here waiting for us. The video's
Exactly. Let me give you a ride home, Mitch.
The
Let me give
video's
you a ride home.
already queued up. So we're
Let me give you
gonna let's take a look at this thing real quick.
We go watch it. We watch film on the whole ride home.
See this right here? This right here? What do you think is best to do right here? Yeah, see, that's what I'm telling you.
What were you thinking? What were you thinking? What were you seeing?
Yeah, stay what I teach. Stay what I teach.
Exactly.
Stay what I teach.
Exactly. We should be getting those key rebounds. I mean, he should be, but I mean, the Knicks was doing what they had to do and boxing him out. They boxed Wemby out every single chance. Wemby and Castle, they basically did what they had to do.
Yeah, listen. I'm gonna just check one more time. All right, he had 13 rebounds this game. Last game, he didn't even get double-figure rebounds. I think he had like 9. He's not getting enough rebounds to be 7-5.
Nah, he's not getting enough rebounds.
But that's because the rest of his team is so small. He the only one they got to box out.
Right. Exactly. Him and Castle, they have to keep off the boards, basically. But yeah, look at this. Basically, real quick, just to go off of Wemby's stats over the last couple games. He had 7 in the first game. No, that was the last OKC game. That he had 12
game 7 and
rebounds.
He had 7 rebounds.
Huh?
That was game 7. He had 7 rebounds.
And he had 7 rebounds. Exactly. And they've been keeping him. The Knicks have been keeping him under control, except for the last game on the points. Also, basically, 12. He had 12 rebounds in the first game against the Knicks, then 9 rebounds and 8 rebounds, but they won that game, and then 13 rebounds. I mean, hey, they do. The Knicks are doing what they got to do. If Wemby comes through and has 15 to 16 rebounds, somebody losing their spot on the team. Somebody on the Knicks losing their spot.
Listen, and this is my last point.
Mm-hmm.
Dwight Howard averaged 20 and 10 each game. Sometimes he had 20-20. Tim Duncan averaged 20 and 20. When you the biggest dude on the floor, you got to figure it out.
I mean, well, the difference, and I'm not saying anything. Not because he's young, but the weight class is different, bro. Wemby's like a welterweight, and them two dudes is like they were solid. They were solid dudes. Plain and simple. They still solid in their old age. They solid. Wemby, I don't want you to put on weight, but you need to figure out a way to dominate in the paint and be able to last. Take those lumps, take that contact, and be able to dominate in the paint. Either that, or the Spurs are going to need to go and get them a center. The Spurs might need to go get them a center that can play alongside Wemby, because Wemby might be better suited not as a small forward, but maybe as playing a power forward position.
Agreed.
I think he would be a really, really good power. It's almost like what AD wanted to do.
Right.
AD begged the Lakers forever, basically, to get another center, so he could basically be a power forward. So he could take the threes, and he could basically roam around and be, more of a free safety out there as far as defense. But they was just like, bro, you're 7 foot tall. Get in the paint. And that did it. I mean, in the long run, AD got hurt a lot.
Crazy.
So maybe that's the best. Maybe that's something they might want to consider doing. But anyway, thank you for a great game, a great post game, Jew Jams. Thank you so much.
No doubt, baby.
Everyone out there, baby. One more to go. We're gonna be here for it. Hey, if you haven't done so already, what you waiting for? Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. B. Share this with your people. You want to be here after the next game. Game 5 in San Antonio. We're going to be live right after the game. Thank you so much for coming out. Please take care of yourselves. Drive safely. Stay, have the notifications on so you know when we're going to go live. So you're going to get the notification. And take care of one another. May you always find water and shade. Oh, I thought you was gonna play some music. Play some music.
Good.
All right, y'all. Thank you so much for coming out. Peace out, people.
Peace.